Right, just a quick video. I don't know how well you can see me. This is going to be my first night in my little camper that I've been roughing together. It's not a very polished install, but it's got a bed, it's got cupboards, a couple of little comforts, stuff like that. And I've chosen, because it's someplace I know where is pretty good for parking, is Hallenfell. And yeah, let's see how tonight goes. We've got no heater, but it should be fine. I'll be fine in this. It's not going to be that cold. And yeah, I'll let you know in the morning how my night's sleep's been. This is purely just a tester, like, you know, visit next couple of days, today, tomorrow, tonight, tomorrow and tomorrow night, to just kind of get a feel for it, mess about in the van, you know, just see how it feels, if things are in the wrong place, if I can move stuff, add stuff, and little ideas where I'll be like, oh, it'd be good to be able to do this, and yeah, but we'll see how it goes. I just didn't want to go rushing, looking on the internet, looking at what everybody else has done and gone, right, everybody puts the bed there, puts the cupboard there, does this, does that, and that's what I'm going to do. I'd rather find out what I need, because I'm a particular person. So I imagine there'll be little things that other people do that will annoy me, and I imagine there'll probably be things that I'm going to do on mine that would annoy other people. And as I say, though, it's not a polished install. I'm an electrician by trade, so that might tell a lot of the chippies, joiners and builders out there on what my install for like a bed and a cupboard and stuff like that is. But I don't want it to look perfect anyway. That's not the look I'm going for. Not that the looks really matter too much. But yeah, regardless of all that, all the fancy stuff and the looks and all, you know, the design, blah, 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 let's just see how tonight is. Let's see how comfy it is, at least. Yeah. In case you're wondering, yes, I made these myself. Hopefully tonight they will do the trick. Let's see how it holds up. You'll get to see how inflexible I am. You don't want to see that. Oh, weird. Oh. Okay. Well, okay, it's doable. One thing I know already is a load of stuff is shifted about. And this little drawer needs fixing in place, because that nearly went flying while driving up. I thought I'd fitted it quite stiffly, so it wasn't easy to open. Obviously, it's easy enough. Oh yeah. Also, there's a couple of bits at the back here that have slid off that I was holding in with a bungee. Again, I'm going to have to rethink that. When stationary it was fine, but obviously my driving didn't do any favours. Like I say, it's work in progress. This is my breakfast tomorrow. Not a full block of cheese. Anybody heard of them? Can you see them? Staffordshire oatcakes. You can take the boy out of Stoke, but you can't take Stoke out of the boy. So one thing I do need to do is the fridge. I need to think about whether I want a proper fridge, so I want to invest a bit more in the electrics, or whether I want to go for a cool box type. I'm not sure. I think it all depends on the type of travel. If I'm just going to do a couple of days, then yeah, we'll be fine on yeah, we'll be fine on a cool box type. But if it's going to be longer, it needs to be better. Haven't found homes for anything at the minute, so yeah, everything is everywhere. And for tonight, it's just going to get shoved in places, out of the way, so I can set my bed up. I think one of these bottles is split. Try and figure out which one. Yeah, I know which one. It's got squirted by it. Well, at least I'm getting a wet weekend. Oh yeah. Split right there. Lovely. Okay, let's manage that. None of the others are split. That's good. Okay. I think what I'm going to try tonight is just having the bed out a little bit and see how that goes. Yeah, I've got some vacuum sealed bags. Either I didn't seal them properly or they don't work. I have used them before and they were decent. Maybe it was overloaded. Who knows? High fashion duvet. Another thing I intend to do is try and make as much of it myself, as in the duvet, curtains, that kind of thing. That's what I want to do ideally. I want to be making as much by myself as I can. One, because I like doing stuff like that, and two, because I'm tight. If I can make it myself cheaper and it's okay, then I'm going to do it. That's the bed set up. Well, for now. You can hear the wind howling. But it's not that noisy, even though I haven't even finished. As you can see, still quite a bit to do on the roof. I'm not sure what to do with the roof, vent wise, whether I can be bothered. and whether to go for like normal spotlights like everybody else. I'm not sure. That's what I want really. I think what I'm going to go for is a couple of little like lights here, one in that corner that you have like either side of a bed, and perhaps a light over there over the cooking area. Yeah, but we'll see what I like, see what I think is best for me really. Yeah, okay, right, I'll tell you what, we'll call it a night. So yeah, I'm going to lie down, relax, watch a movie or something on my phone or on my laptop if I can get reception. I'm not sure yet, I haven't checked. And yeah, see how the night's sleep is. I can hear the rain already. We've had 2 days of beautiful weather. I haven't been able to get out, and as soon as I've got out it starts raining, and I reckon it will do until Friday afternoon, which is when I'll be heading back home. Well, good morning. Slept okay, not too bad. Excuse the morning face, always puffy in the morning. Yeah, slept okay. It was comfy, the bed's comfy, which is a definite plus. And the temperature, I don't know what it dropped to last night, but in here wasn't that cold. I mean, it is fresh, but I do prefer that anyway in the morning. I don't like waking up when it's like warm, it's not comfy. So, but I think if it was any colder, I'd probably be in need of the heater. So I think maybe for the next month or two there might still be the risk of that, so I better get that heater whining. But otherwise all's good, apart from the van being rocked about by the wind this morning, and I can hear there's definite strong patter of rain. I'm gonna get semi-dressed. Excuse me, I'm gonna get semi-dressed and I'm gonna make myself a brew. As you see, they go down to hardly anything. Valve feels like it's holding, so like that. I mustn't have sealed it. It takes up hardly any room. Need to mess about with the bed. The bed's a bit rickety in terms of putting it away and bringing it out, so you'll see me struggle a bit. I'll try not to swear. Okay, that was a lot easier than it's been for quite a while. For your benefit, I'm sure. That gives us a bit of room, and yeah, let's see about making a brew. Bought a Diddy kettle, because let's face it, I'm not making a brew for 10 people. A bigger kettle normally means It's going to take longer. And again, what I want to do is have some little boxes. I'm probably just going to make them because I've got the wood and stuff, so that I'm able to just take them out, look at what I need, put them back in, instead of having these bags. May as well get out what I need for breakfast. One thing I have done is this door. I've made it so that it goes all the way around, so it just gets out of the way. This bit was a bit of a failure. I didn't really work out the dimensions right with the bed, and what I forgot with the door was that the hinges that I'm using, these little like crappy recovered ones off of a unit that I got for free on Marketplace. So I forgot a plate. So Tupperware top, and there the oatcakes warming up nicely. I'm using, the flames are really low because I'm using the dregs of what's in that. I'm not so bothered about rushing the copper yet because I'm making a few of the oatcakes. This is the setup anyway for now. Just a little camping gas stove. I may get one that's got like a deflector at the back. I'm using my little petrol lamp at the minute because I was running the van so that I could have the lights on, because I'm worried about running the battery down. I don't want to do that. So yeah, it's working well so far. I would have caught all this setup and stuff like that, but iPhone storage was full. Wasn't paying attention to the fact that there is no reception around here, so obviously it wasn't updating. But yeah, hopefully in a few minutes I will have oatcakes and a brew and all will be good. It's a interesting morning this morning. I'm not doing aesthetics, but it still looks pretty. Yeah, looking lovely out there. Oh, it's like beanie donuts. Switchback after switchback. I tell you what though, she did well last night. Little van, absolutely bossed it. And this is my next park up bit, next to Ullswater. It's absolutely chucking it down. I mean, it looks mint, as in views wise, but I'm not going to be out on that. Feels so bad I didn't bring the paddleboard. But yeah, I'm gonna just chill out here for a bit. Got reception, so just like I would do at home, I will probably put the laptop on, watch something and chill out my phone.